Shalom, shalom. All praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakahak Wadash. Double honor to the elders, apostles, bishops, a great millstone that do rule well. And peace and salutations to you, sincere Akim, pushing the truth throughout the four corners of the earth, risking your lives and freedom to do so now more so than ever. May the calling of election be upon your house. All right, and the rap hip hop scene is a death style. Okay, all of these different rappers, man. I was just watching this documentary about this dude named K Flock, okay, which is he's from the Bronx. He's probably of the Northern Kingdom. Um, but they over there, shooting and killing and terrorizing these neighborhoods in a police state. I just went to the lesson how we living in a police state, and everything's recorded on camera surveillance. All right, and they do all these things to get clout so that they can get notoriety and fame. And by the time that they get the notoriety and fame and the clout that they, what I'm saying, looking for, it'd be too late because they'd be dead or in jail for life. You know, like this whole thing with P. Diddy. P. Diddy, all right, he's over there been doing freak offs. He's a known homosexual in the industry. Getting lawsuits. All these rappers, they always getting sued. Like that dude, the game, he gets sued for 7 million for touching some woman inappropriately. You sell out to Esau, or you try to seek, you know, you try to seek, to get elevated in this world. All right, and it turns out bad for you, man. Like that dude, Young Thug, right? He said he did a lot to live this here lifestyle. Well, that's a death style that Young Thug is living. He putting on dresses, he's out here, doing shit in the streets, all of that just to end up behind bars. You know what I'm saying? These rappers, they don't do nothing but go to jail, get caught up in RICO charges, or end up dead, getting shot, getting killed. Like who? Like King Von, like FBG Duck, like shit. Biggie and Tupac wasn't a lesson enough, but our people is still continuing to perpetuate this rap shit, man. Okay, this rap culture. That's not the way that we should follow, man. Okay, that shit is nothing but death. Okay, you could look at the situation. Who else? Pop Smoke. Okay, there's always a rapper getting shot or dying. Who you think is the one that's bringing that upon them? The Lord, Yahweh Shema Shai, is bringing that upon them. This is Isaiah chapter 28 and verse 15. It says, because ye have said, we have made a covenant with death, and with hell are we at agreement. When the overflowing scourge shall pass through, it shall not come unto us, for we have made lies our refuge. All right, it says, for we have made lies our refuge, and under falsehood have we hid ourselves. Therefore, thus saith the Lord, behold, power, Yahweh, behold, I lay in Zion for a foundation, a stone, a tried stone, a precious cornerstone, a sure foundation. He that believeth shall not make haste. Judgment also will I lay to the line, and righteousness to the plummet. And the hail shall sweep away the refuge of lies, and the waters shall overflow the hiding place. And your covenant with death shall be disannulled, and your agreement with hell shall not stand. When the overflowing scourge shall pass through, then ye shall be trodden down by it. Okay, so the point that I'm trying to grab here is that our people have made a covenant with death. What is that? This world, Esau, being extra violent, hyper violent, being in these gangs mentality, hip hop culture, this rap culture. That's not our culture. That's just death culture. Okay, they try to make it seem like it's a lifestyle. It's not really a lifestyle. It's a death style. You know what I'm saying? Which a lot of our people have been perpetuating this death style and promoting it. Like, and a lot of our people, they've been misinformed. All right, trying to get an identity. All right, here in America, but a lot of the shit that they taught them, get a chain, get a watch, be fly and all that shit. That shit ain't really the end all be all. That's not really, the way that we should be living and walking. You know what I'm saying? You go and spend all your money on this car, on these fancy cars and these clothes and these jewelry, all right, and then you end up not having no money. All right, that's just a money grab to throw the money right back at Esau. Now you got some jakes are smart. They'll go and make their money, and then they go invest into a home or land or acres, or Jake is starting to wisen up. All right, but these young dudes, they don't know no better. All right, they coming up, they just going and signing 360 deals. You know what I'm saying? Getting jewelry and shit, but they really be broke as hell. You see? And so they do all of this to what? To perpetuate that the degenerate lifestyle. Because Esau, he not signing no conscious rappers. He not signing nobody that's pushing a righteous vibration. He's signing and blowing people up that are pushing wickedness, man. It's pushing death and destruction, murder. All right, the killing of your people, adultery. All right, being a whore and a thought. All right, or where I'm from, it's just hyper violent. You know what I'm saying? Where I'm from, they call it drill. It's called drill rap, and pretty much all of the music is just about smoking on dead ops. All right, flocking, spinning the block and all that shit, which is pretty much just killing your own people. It's a vibration. It's music that's resonating to kill your own kind off. You know what I'm saying? Having that energy for your own people. Meanwhile, the heathen, the one that's really been the one that's been oppressing us, putting us in this position, they're left unchecked. Okay? So Isaiah 28 and 15, because ye have said we have made a covenant with death, and with hell we are at agreement. That's right. They're not complaining about, the position that we're in here in America. They're over here trying to find a way out of it by, adopting to it. You know what I'm saying? Adopting into America, not changing. You're supposed to come out of this place. Supposed to become a new creature. All right, but Jake is getting lower and lower and lower. He gets more infested into this trap. All right, and the only escape. You can't mix business and street together. The only way out is death or jail, prison, and that's where a lot of them go. A lot of them either they come out of the penitentiary and make it, all right, because we living in the black culture, the rap hip hop culture. It congratulates you when you do a bid, when you go do time when you get locked down. That's known as like, oh, he put in work, he got time on, oh, he did time, and they big you up for that. You know what I'm saying? In the trenches, oh, I'm from the trenches. I'm from the trenches. I put in work. I've been in the streets. I was doing this. I was doing that. Like that's something to brag about. That ain't nothing to brag about. At the end of the day. That's why the scripture says, woe to them that call evil good and good evil. Let me go grab that. Okay. All right. This organized crime shit, this whole mafia mentality, that's not really what we were set up to be, but that's 2/3 of Jake, man. All right. And this whole rap shit, this whole rap music industry culture shit is not a good fit for our people, man. All right. And, I listen to music, but I understand that the music that I'm listening to is not really reflecting on my behavior. It's just something that, you know, we experience being under these curses. Pretty much people just telling their story about what they're going through in the ghetto. Isaiah 5 and 20, woe unto them that call evil good and good evil, that put darkness for light and light for darkness, that put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter, man. And pretty much that's what they do, man. They promote, robbing, stealing, killing, okay, destroying people's families, scamming, all of that shit, you know. These are the things that they be uplifting here in America, all right, through this hip hop rap stuff, man. Okay. It says, when the overflowing scourge shall pass through, what's that? That's that death and destruction. All right, Jacob's trouble. When the Lord started bringing holy hell upon our people, it says, it shall not come unto us. So our people, they think they actually gonna escape. All right, the plagues of Yahweh Shema Shai by way of making it in the music industry or making it in the NBA or whatever this stupid ass death culture that they into right now. Cause it's all about sin and iniquity. The wages of sin is death. Okay, and that's what they're tied unto. They're tied unto disobeying Yahweh Shema Shai. Ultimately, the Lord is not in their mouth. The Lord is not in their thoughts. That's why the scripture says you have your father the devil. All right. So these people, they worship their gangs. They idolize these gang members. They idolize these big homies, and that's who they look up to. They look up to the OG in the hood. You know what I'm saying, or in the ghetto that get all the bitches and get the money because he got clout in the streets. But ultimately, you know, um, that shit is because they're wicked. This life is for the wicked. Okay, these people are wicked here. So you go read about it. It is the ungodly who prosper. Oh man, look at these trucks. This is Psalms chapter 73 and verse 12. It says, "Behold, these are the ungodly who prosper in the world; they increase in riches." That's right. And so they'll tell you, oh, when you're in the street life, you're gonna get bitches, you're gonna get money, you're gonna get respect, all of that. But they don't tell you about the other side, which is death and destruction to yourself. All right, death, destruction, prison time. All right, sitting inside of a cell. It was all good when Jake is out here, terrorizing the streets, murdering people on the block in cold blood, broad daylight. But then shit is fucked up when you're sitting in there and you got three hots in a cot, sitting inside of a fucking solitary confinement somewhere, can't never see the light of day for the rest of your life. You see, but that's the games that you play, and where you learn all that through hip hop, rap. That's why the scripture said what the leaders of this people caused them to err. Okay, let me go grab that, cause this is who's Jake been looking up to, gangster rap. All right, and it's pretty much just straight up death music now. Now it's straight up satanic, where it's like, oh, we killing the ops, we killing the ops, we killing the ops. That's all hip hop is turned into now. All right, real true rap is not even there no more. All right, Isaiah chapter 9 and verse 16. For the leaders of this people cause them to err, and they that are led of them are destroyed. That's right. And who is the leaders? These fucking stupid celebrities. Everybody's trying to be like 50 Cent, P. Diddy, these stupid rap. The people that they put as the leaders is like Oprah Winfrey, Jay-Z, Meek Mill, Rick Ross. These are the people that have all the followers, right? In order to lead, people have to be following you, right? And TD Jakes and all these guys. So all of these guys in our community, the so-called Negro, Latino, Native American community, they're all the leaders are all degenerates. Okay, and they cause them to err. Hip hop is like it's become so big, like pop culture now. There's one point in time where hip hop was like Public Enemy, and it was like revolutionary or whatever. Now it's just self-destructive. Okay, where you just rapping about destroying yourself, popping a pill, popping a perk, sipping some lean, not being a good father, not being a good mother. Where they don't know, they don't talk about that. All right, not being a good wife or a husband. The whole shit is just dysfunction at the end of the day. Now, some things, some of the points that they make in music is righteous vibration. All right, like how a man is supposed to have multiple women. You know, that's true, man. Okay, they let these rappers have other women, but ultimately, you being a man, you got to be monogamous because you don't make enough money to have multiple women. You ain't famous enough. That's nonsense. All right, they do it with the polygyny is done with these rappers, these entertainers, these celebrities. Nobody says nothing about it. But because I'm a regular man on a low level, I don't deserve to have my pick of the litter, which is nonsense. The Lord, but getting ready to destroy that too. All right, because some of these rap songs they're unapologetic towards women, man. Like that nigga Snoop Dogg, you say we don't love them hoes. because hey, at the end of the day, you can't love these hoes because these women they out here trying to get your money, man. Okay, even the scriptures tell you not to you know if you lay with harlots, they're gonna take your substance. They tell you not to be telling a woman everything or letting a woman take all your money, different things like of that nature. So that's a righteous vibration. I've been pushing that in the spirit about self-preservation. How Jake, especially the Israelite man, has to put himself over. He has to choose himself over the woman instead of choosing the woman over himself. That's a disease. That's something that we've been taught here in America is to put the woman over above ourselves. You know what I'm saying? But you have to be about self-preservation first. If you don't love yourself first, you can't love nobody. All right, and I truly believe that. But because the man is the prize, not the woman. But that's that hip hop shit. I'm at the club with the bartender. I'm sprung. She got me doing things I never do, and all that other shit. Just a whole bunch of simping going on in that industry. But at the same time, you know, niggas in that industry abusing women, all that different types of shit. Okay, so hey, that we gotta come up out of that. Okay, because that's one of the strongholds that we casting down. All right, this scriptures cast down all these different strongholds, and believe it or not only is plantation Christianity a stronghold, but right next to it is hip hop and rap. That whole rap culture shit, that's a stronghold that has a lot of our people they identify with that culture. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with dressing urban, being an urban dude or whatever, but you gotta be righteous, man. You gotta correlate that to the scriptures. You gotta be a true man, not no motherfucking gang banging. You gotta come up levels above that. You see, because that shit only leads to death and destruction. It says, we have made lies our refuge, and under falsehood we have hid ourselves. And they believe that following this gangster rap identity, that they're gonna be straight. Okay, but the Lord gonna bring destruction and death to our people for that. All right, for aligning themselves with Okay, is that me? All right, aligning themselves with that lifestyle, man, which is really not a lifestyle; it's a death style. Okay, because the only thing that takes place is death. That's the only thing that shit brings. How many rappers you got to see die? All right, inside that community, it's all different types of different people that done died, whether they overdosing on pills. All right, just dying and shit. That shit is death. You know. So when the Lord start bringing judgment down, it's not gonna pass by them. They're gonna get hit with that judgment. The Lord gonna make good on His promises to destroy 2/3 of Jake, man. All right, and they're gonna be when the overflowing scourge passes through, they're gonna be uh, uh they're gonna be killed by it. You going to door number two? You going to door number two, right? Okay. I'm trying to make sure everything's straight. Cause I've been out here waiting for a little minute. All right. But yeah, like I said, you always seeing some rapper either getting shot up, killed, um, you know, facing charges, getting locked up. Then what? Oh, he free now. So then what they put first day out and all that shit. There's only so much the Lord can do. Um, you know, the Lord be bringing judgment, but it's gonna come a time where, you know, the Lord's gonna kill all of these damn 2/3, all of these wicked ass Israelites. Okay, the Lord just gonna make speedy riddance of all of them niggas. Okay, because they're not right in the spirit. Their spirit is not right. They wicked as all hell. All right, and we've been speaking about it through the spirit. You know, because you could just see the fruit that comes from that shit, man. And it's nothing but jail time, especially now. All right, it's getting worse and worse too. The generation coming up, they all a bunch of savages. They all want to be demons now. That's all you hear. Oh, I'm a demon. I'm a demon. I'm a goblin. I'm a savage. And all this stuff. Nah, we ain't no demons. We ain't no goblins, and we ain't no savages, man. We're Israelites. All right, we're the people of the Lord, man. The Lord gave us the Lord statute commandments to follow. That's how we supposed to be conducting ourselves. Not by way of these stupid ass music shit. Just because a couple niggas get chains, cars, and bitches, doesn't mean you gotta follow the trend, man. You know, see, each one of the elect, we're the true leaders, man. The Lord is setting up the house of David. You go read about it, Isaiah the first chapter, and do 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 do. It says Isaiah 1 and 26. It says, "And I will restore thy judges as at the first, and thy counselors as at the beginning. Afterward, thou shalt be called the city of righteousness, the faithful city." That's right. And the Lord is getting ready to restore the judges, which is the prophets, the men of the Lord. All right, the priests. All right, and they're gonna be the ones that judge. Okay, you know what I'm saying, the nation of Israel. That's why Yahweh Shai said, "You shall sit on 12 thrones, judging the 12 tribes of Israel." Okay, because you know, ultimately, our people is on some wicked shit, man. So they're not fit. They're not fit to rule. They don't have a ruling class mentality because they're ruling in wickedness. They're being functioned by the so-called white man. So Lord gonna restore. He gonna restore the elect into the position of governing the nation. All right, and everything's gonna be in righteousness and faithfulness. No more of this wickedness. No more hip hop shit. No more you know, that ghetto shit, man. It's one thing to tell you a story growing up in poverty. It's another thing to fucking perpetuate a lifestyle of fucking violence and degeneracy, man. That's a whole nother thing, man. You know, we gotta elevate past that shit, man. That shit is a stronghold. It has a lot of our people, you know, thinking they gotta be tough and all this other shit, man. All right, which we are tough people. We're warrior tribes, you know. Us as a people, we're the Northern Kingdom tribes. They're all the warrior tribe. We're all warrior tribes, but we gotta stop warring with one another, man. Come back to Yahweh by Shema Shai, because warring with one another, not only we destroying our communities and our own people, but um the devil ain't got to do nothing. This is exactly what the devil wants. So, you know, just something I wanted to put out there through the spirit. Pray it was edifying. Shalom.